Excellent. Yes, indeed. Uh, as you may recall, during COVID, I think the government of Barbados did obtain um, and gotten some support from a number of sources, include Cuba in the first instance, and certain parts of West Africa. If my information and my memory serves me correctly, there may have been a cadre of nurses that came from Ghana and served in the hospitals and the public system in Barbados. That opportunity itself presents itself to us. We are certainly going to be looking at that. Yes, you're correct. The developmental process and the time to produce a qualified and completely trained nurse from the UE system is going to take a few years. It's a transpiration stream, so there are a number of persons who are along the path, and it's likely that they will churn out nurses at the end of every education cycle, the end of every education year. The question is, though, for us that there is a global shortage of nurses, and when I say global shortage of nurses, there's been a churn. There are many jurisdictions who provide attractive conditions to get nurses from one jurisdiction to the other. So while we are providing the fundamental and the baseline training for our nurses, we are in competition globally for these services. So if the graduates from our own institutions seek and obtain better remunerations and better conditions in hospitals and clinics in the diaspora, then certainly we are a part of that whole economy. So it is also true in teaching, but more pronounced in the area of nursing. So yes, we are going to have to look at recruitment from other jurisdictions, and I would not want to go before the Ministry of Health and indicate where they're looking at, but clearly there is a gap in terms of the number of nurses being available coming through our own local services, our own local sources, I'm sorry, and they're going to have to come up with a hybrid. And this matter was discussed yesterday, and it is understood that we're going to have to do our level best to ensure that our health services here are not deprived of that most critical resource, which is the nursing.